You're listening to Travel Nursing and Allied Life, hosted by TravCon. Welcome to the Travel Nursing and Allied Life podcast. I'm Michelle, and I'm your host today. It's now the beginning of October, and we have just completed TravCon 2021 and put it in the books. We were so excited on how everyone basically pitched in, wore their masks, did all the right things that they needed to do to make it a safe event. And we were excited how smoothly it went off. We did temperatures on check-in. We had masks ready for anyone who needed one. We had plenty of sanitizing stations and regular cleaning throughout, and everyone was fantastic. We've since sent out a post-conference survey, and we will be publishing those results in the next week or two. But just a sneak peek on there, we have over 500 responses, and very, very few people went home with symptoms. And so far, only a couple have actually tested positive. So we're very excited to see that a large event can be hosted safely, and this bodes very well for TravCon 2022. We had so many exciting things. Newbie Boot Camp had over 420 new travelers and dreamers in there. They had a fantastic lunch. They finished it off with a reception that for this year, we had an open ramen station. So a lot of people were excited to see that. Our Allied division really took off this year. We had double the attendance in our Allied room. A lot of radiology techs came out this year. A lot of PT and OT raised theirs. So it was really exciting to see our Allied portion increase as well. We had a very busy exhibit hall, and a lot of the exhibitors were very pleased to have the extra space that we had in that room. The space in the Paris hotel is actually 30% larger than it is in the Bali's hotel from prior years. So everyone had more elbow room and more space to spread out, but it was still very busy, and exhibitors were very happy to see that. We launched a new $1,000 drawing this year. We all know that TravCon wouldn't be possible without all the generous sponsors and exhibitors in the room. So we wanted to promote having travelers sign up with someone that they met at TravCon. Now, to be eligible for this prize, you have to have not traveled with this company before. They must be an exhibitor at TravCon that you met, and you get one entry if you submit to a position in that company, to a job. You get 2 entries if you submitted and interviewed for the job. And then you get 5 entries if you actually signed a contract for that job. So excited to see we already have over 20 entries from that. Several, I think almost 10 have signed a contract right at TravCon. And we all know as travelers, you don't necessarily sign a contract right on the spot. You're still in the middle of your contract. You still have time to build up. And we know that you keep these contacts from TravCon for the coming year so that when your assignment comes up, you've got a short list of people that you've met at TravCon. You're like, hey, I love this recruiter. I love this company. And you've got your short list with you. But we're actually doing this added incentive for those who actually signed up for a job at TravCon. So that is the deadline for that is this Friday, October 8th. So if you have actually signed with a job or submitted to a job at TravCon this year, make sure to get your name in there. You can find it on our website at travcon.org, and the button for the new company $1,000 drawing is right there on the front page. So go ahead and get your name in on that. Deadline is this Friday, October 8th. There's something else that I wanted to also point out that's coming up. Another deadline is our scholarship deadline. We also give out 10 $1,000 scholarships. And to be eligible for those scholarships, you need to have attended a TravCon in the last 3 years, to be in any sort of higher education, whether you're nurse, allied, pharmacist, anything, and also that you have done a current travel assignment this year. So really easy to be eligible for the scholarships for TravCon, and deadline to submit for those is November 1st. And the link is also on the website right next to the new company drawing. So head on over to our website, travcon.org, and the openings for those to be able to sign up for are right on the front page. Now, many of you are asking for CEs after our conference. We're still working on those. Give us another couple of weeks and we will get those up on our website for you. We're working on those right now. For those of you who scanned in, you get 7 CEs for newbie bootcamp or medical Spanish on Sunday, another 7 CEs for each day on Monday and Tuesday, and also 7 CEs if you did the medical Spanish or CPI on Wednesday. So you have a total of 28 CEs that are possible for most of the professions. We weren't able to get occupational therapy this year because they were super particular in how they were offering their CEs, but for most other professions, we were able to offer that. So we're pretty excited. So you can find that on our website as well. Look for continuing education and we'll have those up in a couple of weeks. For the coming year, you can look forward to some awesome episodes coming out. Dylan is going to be doing a combination of allied therapy podcast episodes as well as the speaker series, which will start back up in January. Laura Latimer is doing the industry trends, and she will bring a lot more of the new ideas and the new companies that are coming out regarding industry trends. Newbie News with Novak and Weiss, which is Cindy Weiss and Trisha Novak. They're going to continue through, so you'll have some great episodes from them. And I'll also be bringing you some fabulous exhibitors and travelers from TravCon and from all over. So shoot us a message if you want to be on our podcast and you fit any of those different series. We're happy to have you on. Thanks so much, and tune in next week for another episode of Travel Nursing and Allied Life. Thanks for listening to Travel Nursing and Allied Life. You can find the full show notes below or at travcon.org. Please help us out by rating our podcast on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.